Want to know the fastest way to make your D&D party nervous? Hand them a deck of cards. No, seriously. As a DM, one of my favorite things to do is to give players a deck of illusions early in the campaign. And if you've played D&D before, you can immediately see the panic set in, because everyone is thinking the same thing. Wait, is that a deck of many things? That's actually why I love giving out the deck of illusions. Each card creates the illusion of a powerful creature, maybe a red dragon, maybe a beholder. They look real, act real, and can terrify enemies, but they're ultimately just illusions. In fact, a creature can see through the illusion with a DC 15 intelligence or investigation check, but veteran players immediately get nervous. New players get curious, and suddenly everyone is interested in a simple deck of cards. But the moment players hear the word deck, they start connecting dots, because the deck of many things is one of the most infamous reputation in all of D&D. Draw a card and something incredible or terrible happens. You might gain riches, power, or magical rewards, or you might lose everything, get trapped, or completely change your character's story. And honestly, I think the deck gets a worse reputation than it deserves. Most horror stories come from the DMs throwing it into the campaign without thinking about the consequences. And the item itself isn't the problem, it's the chaos. But chaos can always be fun. And if I decide to use one of these decks in a campaign, I usually reach for the deck of many more things instead. It includes all the original outcomes of the deck of many things, but nearly double the number of possible cards and results. That means more variety, more surprises, and more opportunities for memorable stories without relying on the same handful of infamous outcomes everyone already knows. At the right table, these decks don't destroy campaigns, they create moments players will talk about for years. That being said, most of the time I'm perfectly happy sticking with a deck of illusions, because it still creates suspense, it still makes players nervous. And unlike deck of many things, it usually won't derail the entire campaign. Just don't tell your players right away. Have fun in watching them wonder what kind of deck they're holding before the first card is even drawn.